Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this exciting webinar on business AI chatbot best practices. My name is Ron Nolasco and I'll be your moderator for today's session. We are thrilled to have you here. Before we begin, let's go over a few housekeeping items to ensure a smooth experience for everyone. For audio and video, if you can hear the audio and you cannot see the presentation, please let us know in the chat box. For Q&A, if you have any questions, please drop them in the Q&A section and we will address them during the Q&A segment at the end. Feel free to engage in the chat, but please keep it professional and relevant to the topic. This session is being recorded and a replay will be available to our ITC YouTube channel. If you experience any issues, please reach out to our support via chat. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker today, Elitsa Istoilova, CEO of Omni. We are honored to have him with us today, sharing her insight on business AI chatbot best practices. This webinar will give you a practical understanding of business AI chatbots, how they work, what they're made of, and how to use them effectively. We explore creative ways to turn chatbot avatars into brand heroes, learn best practices for driving website traffic, and discover how to use chatbots to boost sales and marketing. We'll also share ideas on using AI chatbots to shape an innovative company images and attract free media attention. Without further ado, let's welcome our speaker for today. The stage is yours. Go ahead, Elitsa.
Thank you very much, Ron. Please confirm that you hear me and you see the first
Yes.
slide of my presentation. Great.
Yep.
Thank you for having me here. It's about 2 years after we had our first webinar, and it was, what is a chatbot? And 2 years later, the chatbots are so popular, they're so everywhere. And we talk about the business AI chatbots. That now we don't talk about what is chatbot, we're talking about how to use it the best. And this is, as you said, the purpose of today's webinar. Again, thank you for having me here. I'm very, very excited to see what questions people have after that. And so without delaying, let me start my presentation so we have time for Q&A at the end, because I have prepared more information that I can fit in 1 hour, and I'll do my best to do it in shorter time. All right, so a few words about me and about the platform and why I am here today with you. As you mentioned, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Omni. Omni is a no-code AI chatbot platform, which means that anybody on the platform can create their own AI chatbot. And I personally work with AI chatbots for the past 8 years. So in Europe and in Bulgaria, from where I come from, I'm actually in Bulgaria, I'm the top AI chatbot expert. In Europe, I'm one of the top chatbot experts. I teach a course on AI chatbots at the Software University here in Sofia. So I have gained a lot of expertise by doing, not by reading, in the past 8 years, working with hundreds and personally with hundreds of customers, helping them build the best chatbot. And currently, we have customers in 3 continents, in 8 countries, and we keep growing. And it's interesting to see that the behavior of people in chatbots is near the same, doesn't matter where they are. But why do we need chatbot on the website? Now, I will keep aside the topic. It's another webinar about teaching the big AI chatbots like GPT, Claude, Gemini, and etc. To see our website and to provide information about our business and products to customers that are searching information this way. But the business AI chatbot has a history of helping the businesses go through various challenges. And I have listed some of them. Labor shortage. Yes, the chatbot is saving time and resources just by automating frequently asked questions and routine tasks. Therefore, it's helping to save time and resources. And often it's a replacement or helping the limited number of employees in the team by freeing them from the routine and giving them chance to do more valuable work at the time they work. Rising cooperation cost is the same area of service of the chatbots, just by saving the time and resources, and also boosting the sales without scaling the amount of people that are working on the team. It's helping to fight the rise of operational costs. Customer experience come also very handy because the customer expectations are growing on a daily basis. We know digital first now because I want it 24/7 service. Over 70% of the customers are expecting technological adequacy of the business, means they're expecting when some businesses are offering some technical stuff and softwares and solutions that are making their life easy, to see the same solutions at other business. So that's not only make the customer satisfaction higher, but lead to the need to follow and to adapt fast to technical to the level of the technical development of other businesses, to be competitive, to stay ahead at the same time to be sustainable. And another area that chatbots, and we'll talk a lot about that today, business AI chatbots are important. This is digital marketing, because customers today have 7 to 10, 11, 15 touch points with our business in different channels before to make a decision and to buy. And it's important to be able to give them a shortcut to the information, to frequently ask questions, all in automated way. Why? I will tell it now, but later we'll see also some more information. What we have seen in the past years is that up to 50% of the users in the chatbots, doesn't matter in which country and in what industry, are in the chatbots chatting in the nighttime. That's after 6 p.m. and before 8 a.m., with a rush hour between 9 in the evening and 1 o'clock midnight, which means that chatbot is extending the hours of operations and automating the communication when actually we don't have employees to assist these customers. This is also related to the fact that 58% of the customers are actually of people on the planet are introverts. And the younger is the generation, the more people are introverts, like Generation Z find itself 69% to be introverts. Introverts don't want to talk with people. They want to do the job themselves. Who can assist them? It's again the business AI chatbot on the go. So, because we're talking about business AI chatbot, let's just stay all together in the same page. Actually, the chatbot on the website or anywhere else, we specialize on the website chatbots, because anyway, half of the chatbots globally on the websites, and the number and amount of chatbots is growing. The importance of the chatbots on the business website is growing. But in general, it is a computer program that imitates the conversation with human being and automate routine tasks. That very, very simple. And it's the same for the big guys, the chatbots, and for the regular business AI chatbot, and the virtual assistant like Siri, Cortana, Alexa that are servicing individuals. These are all different type AI chatbots. They imitate conversation with human and automate routine tasks. And what's more important to remember is through the entire user path. There is something for the users, doesn't matter at which stage they are. What is the anatomy of the chatbot? We have seen some in the older chatbot, the old-fashioned chatbot with the predefined sections where you have information sections with buttons, notifications, and forms. And what's the novelty in the past couple of years in the chatbots, which actually is the big renaissance of the chatbots back to the business, is the usage of generative AI like GPT for the conversational part of the chatbot. Why I'm talking renaissance? Because previous versions of the AI chatbots were based on keywords, on conversational AI that took very long time to train to understand customers. So chatbots were prone to make more mistakes and to disappoint both businesses and customers. This is not the same right now because modern AI chatbot platforms are powered by generative AI. It's like having GPT servicing your business in your business AI chatbot. That's it. What also is important to remember, because we're talking about using AI chatbot not only for customer service and support, but also for sales and marketing, is the so-called secret content in the chatbot. Most of the businesses are not aware that they don't have limitation on the amount of content they may have in the chatbot. As well, every piece of content, being information section or a form to fill, to book something, to register for something, to inquire something. They all have their unique link, QR code, and HTML code, which allow them to be shared not everywhere in social media, through email marketing, in messengers, flyers, banners, stickers, everywhere that you can, where you can put link and QR code. But that also mean that you may have a content in the chatbot that is connected only to a link and QR code. It's not accessible by scrolling or by asking or by just hanging in the chatbot. You can have in this way information in the chatbot that is strictly restricted to a person or target group to whom you share the link or the QR code. That's called the secret content. So in a B2C chatbot, you can have sections for your business partners or for loyal customers or even for your employees that will be available only to those that you provide link or QR code. And you can do various content, as you see a list here. I will not read through, but actually even you can do even games. The gamification is not something unseen in the business AI chatbots, of course, with business and marketing purposes, gamifications. So keep in mind that actually the modern business AI chatbots are extremely versatile, extremely flexible, and it's a matter of your imagination, good planning, and innovative manner of work with the chatbot of the team, the marketing team usually that handle the chatbot. What you can do with some chatbot, being promotions, being special events, being A/B testing. It's not here in the list, but you can do with the chatbot A/B testing of different promotion content just to see what is converting better before to release it to everyone. Now, because I'm talking about links and QR codes, we'll see that a little bit later in details. We have to keep in mind again that the traffic can go with one link and QR code from literally anywhere to the chatbot, online and offline. And from the chatbot through links and buttons, it can go literally to anywhere. So that's a very important piece of information, because the chatbot is actually not only answering questions, helping to convert people from lookers to bookers, but also can be a guide in the digital ecosystem of the business, guiding user to different piece of information online that you have in your business digital ecosystem. And therefore, another highlight here, without going through the marketing funnel, is just to remember that the chatbot is allowing you, your business, to do it without using human power, to communicate and entertain and convert customers anytime, at all stages, automatically, and very important, in real time. Hello, how can I help you? That's how every chatbot starts. But then what is happening in the chatbot is really a matter of the team behind. Usually that's, as I said, is the sales and marketing team, but it could be customer support team or any other team in the company. It depends how the company organize the business. What I have to highlight here is that how your chatbot look like, what your chatbot is doing, and the quality of the answers of the chatbot depend on the work of the team behind. They're not two chatbots the same. That's why I pick 4 hotel chatbots here, to so you see they're very different. They have a different persona. They have different energy just by looking them. They give different idea to what is the business behind. But it is the same technology. They look different because there are different teams behind. Therefore, also the customer experience depends on what the team behind is planning for the chatbot and maintaining the chatbot to do. You have a full control over your chatbot. And the chatbot life doesn't stop with putting the chatbot on the website. The life of the chatbot starts when you put the chatbot on the website, because then you have to watch out what your customer is doing. Read the customer conversations, check what kind of questions the chatbot has missed to answer, and keep upgrading and fine tuning the chatbot so it becomes a full scale digital employee of your business. It's a long term, it's a process that doesn't end with putting the chatbot on the website. That's something that you have to keep in mind. So your chatbot could sell, collect customer data, collect inquiries, and really give you the benefits that I spoke before that about you. A few things like what our customers are and where our customer KPIs are. We have noticed, and that's a feedback of our users, that customers that SMEs are saving up to 7,000 working hours per year, which is the job of 3, 4 full-time employees. As I said, night chatting is a big chunk of the benefit of the chatbot, because basically businesses that work from 9 to 6 do not work around 75% of the year time. These are 2 night shifts, weekends, and holidays, and that's when the chatbot work. So the night chatting goes 35 to 50%. Interestingly, and correlated to night chatting, that around 40% of the inquiries in the chatbots, that's an average. Of course, there are chatbots with less and with more. It also happen at nighttime, different requests. We have some chatbots that now, 3, 4, 5 years later, because our oldest chatbot is 8 years old right now, never stopped working even during the pandemic. They already have gotten over 50% of all inquiries the customer are placing to the particular businesses. Conversion rate is around 30%. Conversion rate is how many people ended in forms in the chatbot, and what part of them have finished the forms to buy, purchase, or to require or to sign up for something. Average repeater have grown tremendously in the past few years, up to 70% now. But we have old chatbots that now have around 90% repeater rate. The chatbot really become a reliable employee for the business. With good work with the chatbot, you can reach up to 95% of all customer questions covered. We talk about the frequently asked questions, but with the GPT behind, not only frequently asked questions can be covered too. Also interesting KPI is how many interactions one customer does in the chatbot, because that can allow you to calculate the time saving per user per employee. After the pandemic, the usage of the chatbots have doubled, and it's now around 11 interactions per user per chatbot, means customers spend longer time in the chatbots. And our customers therefore have calculated that in average they save 5 to 12 minutes per user per customer through the chatbot communication with the customers. So basically, the chatbot has become one of the top touch points for many businesses. When we talk about 2025 and the usage of the chatbots, it's important to say that the successful chatbots are not kids of ChatGPT. The successful chatbots with good planning behind have worked years before, like Sephora. They have their chatbots, they experiment with chatbots since 2016, and not only one, several chatbots that are basically devoted to different type of customer experience and service. And one of the chatbots is basically a makeup chatbot that they experimented with in 2016, which led to interesting results. Customers that use the makeup chatbot of Sephora have 11% more of them were buying things from Sephora, and they were spending more than customers that haven't spoken with the chatbot. So the checks they paid to Sephora offline stores, we're talking about offline shopping at that time, has been bigger than people that never have interacted with the chatbot. All right, so talking about sales and marketing, and how and what kind of industries the chatbot helps. Basically, rarely chatbot cannot fit some business. There is always place where the chatbot can fit, with good analysis of the business operations and where things are routine and can be given to a chatbot. And that's why I'm giving here the sample of Dr. Ross. Dr. Ross, some things are in Bulgarian and Slavic. I apologize for that, but we start working in Balkans years ago, and many of the successful stories are in Russian or in Bulgarian, in Slavic languages. So this is a dermatology clinic. Their main problem was that 80% of the messages were unanswered in different media, and one call will take to the reception up to 20 minutes. So in the first 11 months, and we talk about 2018-19, when the chatbots were not that popular and people were not used to use them, in the first 11 months, the clinic saved or near 1,500 working hours just by providing customer with aesthetic consultant. It was AI chatbot, aesthetic consultant. And that's why the chatbot was called Dr. Ross. Talking about names, by the way, this is one of the good practices for the bots to have persona. The part of the persona is not only the chatbot to have a name, but also to have an avatar, to have a style. The style comes in how the text are provided inside of the chatbot in the predefined section, how the images look like. So what colors are used in the chatbot? That's all is part of the persona, and that way the chatbot is actually reflecting the branding book of the business. So people, when they enter the chatbot or they see it somewhere, they can say, "Oh, that's this business," because chatbot is becoming recognizable. I will speak more about avatars later with some really cool examples. But what's important to keep in mind, important, and what I see as mistake in many chatbots is call to actions. This is key for every chatbot. Not only provide information, but always have a call to action. It's like like working sales and marketing activities in social media or email marketing. You don't only inform, you don't only educate, but also you want to convert. So never ever forget to have call to actions. Call to actions would lead usually to forms that people can fill, so you could collect the data and instantly send it to your CRM, any other system. MailChimp, if you collect emails for email marketing, you can send it to even a Google Sheet if you are smaller business and you don't have CRMs or other special platforms where you collect customer data and where you can automatically open leads from the chatbot. Open a remark here. For example, on our platform, the forms can send the collected data to over 6,500 different platform systems, softwares, etc. Plus custom API means literally anywhere when the other side can get the information from the chatbot. So that's a really powerful instrument to automate various tasks, and not only to get the customer data, send it somewhere to automate different routine tasks, means saving employees time and speeding up the service of the customer, but also receiving back a response from the result of this automation back to the chatbot, informing the customer about the result. This is a two-side process, so keep it in mind. I'll remind you that later again. All right. So, and moving to the avatars, because this is one topic that is modern, fashionable, and gives a lot of different opportunities. So, Avatar, Artedoc is translation one of the big translation service companies in Bulgaria and in Europe. And several years ago, I think the chatbot now is on 3 years old. Artina is the name of the chatbot. It became not only the first chatbot for translation service company in Bulgaria, but we find out that this is the first in Europe, and actually become a hero of a lot of international conferences where Artedoc was describing in various webinars and from the conference stages about using AI chatbots in this kind of industry. But talking about Artina, at the left, you see how Artina looked like 3 years ago. And then the generated with AI Artina was modernized a year ago. But the company didn't finish here. They decided that Artina, their chatbot with the avatar, will become the digital representative and the company hero in digital marketing for the company, representing literally everywhere the company. And you will see later that her image is not only in the chatbot. I will not spill the next slides, but what's more important, they start playing using different AI instruments. They start playing with the avatar. They animated it. They give it a voice. They start using the avatar, answering frequently asked questions in reels. So you could meet the avatar of the chatbot long before you end up on their website and see the chatbot. First, it is really interactive. People pay attention to that kind of generated stories because it's something new and still very modern. And people are attracted to that kind of reels where you have animated heroes talking because it's kind of like a movie, like things that we want, like watching. But what they do is that they're attracting the attention to the user to stop scrolling, and they're starting answering frequently asked questions, so people learn more about the company, but they also get used the potential customers and the customers to Artina itself. So when the users come to the website, they will see again Artina, they will know what is it and how it can help them, and will be no barrier between the user and the chatbot. uh, they're already having a warm feelings about her. So how the animated Artina look like? Let me
От какво
play.
зависи цената на превода? Отговаряме на вашите често задавани въпроси. Цената на превода се определя въз основа на езиковата комбинация сложно.
Okay. So here Tina is answering frequently asked questions. You see, she smiles, she talk with voice. There are subtitles for the people that wants to read. You can see if you go to LinkedIn, to TikTok, to Instagram, to Facebook page of this translation service company, you will see all over Artina sharing information. So that's one of innovative ways of using Avatar for Avatar of the chatbot as a standalone hero and a digital hero of the company. And by the way, this and couple other chatbots last month became part as a case studies in the Bulgarian edition of Marketing 6.0 of Philip Kotler of the book. I'm really proud with these 6 customers because of the innovative ways they're using their chatbots. And I'm gonna share with you today their innovation. Okay, so fast screenshots. You see that's the Facebook page of the Artedog, and we see again in the image of Artina in the as representative as the face of digital face of the company. Now, going to another popular chatbot in Bulgaria. Basically, this is the most visited hotel AI chatbot in Bulgaria with around 100,000 users annually and some 800,000 to a million conversations and interactions per year in the chatbot. A 5-star Spine Medical Resort Casa de Fiore. I will ask you a question here and give you a few seconds to think about. You see the chatbot avatar and you see a girl, and they look like. I hope you see that they look like. What do you think? Who was first, the girl or the chatbot avatar? If you say the girl, you'll be wrong. And I'll tell you the story fast behind. The hotel owner, it's a 5-star hotel, came to me asking about the chatbot 5 years ago at the hotel planning. The hotel didn't exist. They even didn't start building it. The owners came and start talking about AI chatbot. So the Fiore as an image, as a story, as an avatar of the hotel was planned and created while the hotel was built. And Miss Fiore, that's her name, start working several months on the hotel website before the hotel really opened the doors. So when the hotel opened, several months after the opening, they decided to make a photo shooting, not now with real rooms and everything real. And they look for a lady photo model that will look like a chatbot avatar, Fiore. So there is the identity is kept there. The image on the picture and the image in the chatbot and outside of the chatbot look alike. And so that always would remind people about Miss Fiore, the digital avatar of the hotel. And they're using a lot. You can see in the right side an advertising for booking the hotel where you see Miss Fiore. At the left, you'll see animated story about educating the customers how to use Miss Fiore. By the way, today's animation are more fashionate. This is their first steps, like 3 years ago when they start using animation. They never stop innovating with Miss Fiore. And what you see is a package of stickers for media, for messengers. And that's particularly is a sticker package with Miss Fiore for Viber Messenger, which is popular in Central Eastern Europe, Balkans, and in Bulgaria, where mostly their customers come from. So they are not doing only stickers for general stickers, and many people are using that stickers, but that's a promotion of the hotel using the face of the avatar of the AI chatbot. But I also releasing seasonable stickers. Like this was a couple years in a row, they are doing Christmas and New Year stickers. Um, but something important, it's not about only the stickers. You could see in the bottom right corner here that even the icon of the chatbot is customized. It's again Miss Fiore, and she is seasonable with Santa Claus hat. If you look in the chatbot, if you look to the icon of the chatbot on the website, you will see that Miss Fiore change with the seasons, with the holidays. So they always keep the attention of their potential customers and loyal customers and repeaters alive with this interactive approach to using the chatbot and keeping the attention of people to the chatbot functionalities and how the chatbot can help them. All right. So talking about links and QR codes and how people access the chatbot, one important element here is, and because we talked first about the chatbot on the website, and something that most people don't know, but is a very good practice to use, is that the chatbot can be triggered on the website from any word on the website that can become a button to information inside of the chatbot. So any word, two words, sentence, or a text in the website, when with built-in HTML code with connection to the chatbot, may pop up instantly information section or a form in the chatbot without delay, without putting the customer left and right scrolling all over the website. Really a very fast service that turn the customer communication with the website two-way, because the chatbot give story to the website, but also making the website more interactive, and which is more important, because you can turn every word on the chat on the website to become a button to information in the website. You can actually add to the website unlimited amount of text and functionalities and call to actions without touching the template of the website, without changing visually anything on the website. Just turn the words into buttons. That's very easy. And the code that is used is also a very simple HTML code. Also, you can use the same HTML code to turn one-click actions, like clicking on a word, something pop up in the chatbot, into zero-click. When you build that HTML code in the menu of the website, when the customer click on a button of the menu, the customer will go to a particular page of the website, and the chatbot instantly will open something specific and relevant to that particular page for the customers. How this look like actually, so it's not that theoretical. Here in our website, there is a button, contact us, and instantly contact form pop up. In our website, again, the word newsletter automatically open a form, a newsletter sign up form in the chatbot. Again, in the case studies page on our website, because people are in the case study page, guess they were looking to read more, to consider. We are telling them, yes, you can read more. There are 10 very important special blog posts that are good for you to read, and they open and pop up instantly as an information section in the chatbot. So we are not dragging customer away from the case study page. We are giving them extra information while they're here, and this information stay with them while they're going all over the website, so they can return back to that information anytime while they're on the website. Okay. You can see that this is also happening in the Word, just in a simple text from a blog post. Again, people stay in the same blog post and get additional information that highlight and give more details on something that we have shared in the particular blog post. So highlighting You can have chatbot be accessed from anywhere with link QR code and HTML code from social media, email marketing, messengers, different apps, even with QR codes from printed and ebooks. If you share somewhere some ebooks and stories, you can have a QR code uh, to give customer direct access to sign up, for, get a coupon, promotion, sign up for event, for a webinar, purchase something. That all may happen within the chatbot with link, QR code, or HTML code, literally from anywhere. Signages, flyers, banners, stickers, posters, giveaways, packaging, literally from anywhere you can put access to the chatbot. And why that's important? Because this is unlimited amount of customer data that you can collect in one or another way. Customers directly a filling form, you collect. That's a way to convert customers from lookers to bookers. But when you make these links and QR codes trackable, and start sharing the access to the chatbot to customers anywhere in any materials that you use, you start collecting additional information about the customer behavior. What converts, what kind of information convert better, what kind of funnels are doing better job, and you can focus on doing more of what convert better, repeating it, and even make it part of your paid advertising on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google even. What's also good to know is that these links and QR codes, that content link to the website on the web page, on the particular web page, the chatbot open particular element. These links by the are actually seen as from Google and other search engines as a legitimate website links. So this is a legitimate traffic that go to the website, and people stay in the chatbot longer than they stay on normal website. That extend the time people spend on the website. Therefore, that's actually help the website performance in general. This is how a link to a chatbot look like. It contains a precise page of the website, and then you have hashtag the name of the element in the chatbot. Really a legitimate link. Fast story about customer success story about a small hotel, 20 rooms, mom and dad business in the mountain in a village, small village. They had a very bad website with telephone on it, and were struggling in many ways with employees, and with no speak didn't speak any languages but had international customers. So they had a lot of challenges, and they changed basically their website with a landing page with a chatbot. Currently, 3 years later, they don't have their telephone, email posted nowhere. Entire communication happen from the through the chatbot, but they use heavily links and QR codes everywhere where their potential and current customers are. So on the landing page, they have links that are opening directly into the chatbot. In the Facebook, they didn't have Facebook until they had a chatbot. Now they have a Facebook because they don't need to serve the chatbot, the Facebook. They remove Messenger. Again, they don't have links and QR codes in their they don't have email and telephone on their Facebook page. Everything, every post direct customers directly to the chatbot, and not only to the chatbot, but we see here hashtag rooms means in this particular post, they're sending customer directly to room section, the chatbot, where people can see the price and directly book a room. Uh, Hashtag pools, hashtag sightseeings. These are all different sections in the chatbot. Every post have its own custom link. Even they didn't have a YouTube before the chatbot. Now they have YouTube. They put a lot of videos in it. For a small business, that's actually very innovative. Other small businesses don't do that in their area. But again, every conversation go directly to the chatbot. Before to shoot Messenger, they had a mini chatbot in Messenger with buttons that were actually guiding customer directly to the necessary information inside of a father chatbot or mother chatbot on their landing page. The QR codes are doing the same. They have them all over the place, and that actually increase their sales in the restaurant. We see that from the keychain for the rooms, the QR code is going again directly to the chatbot. The QR code to the chatbot is on every room, in frames all over the facility, everywhere where the customer could be. They're also doing a lot of educational videos for their users in Facebook and Instagram, how to use the chatbot. But this is not only educational video how to use the chatbot, and this is another good practice. This is also opportunity for customers to learn more about the services of the hotel itself. So these educational videos actually at the same time are sales and marketing videos. Another successful customer, this is also one of another customer that was part of the Marketing 6.0 of Philip Kotler book. They were featured there with their case study. Desislava, the owner of the beauty salon, Beauty Point is the name of the beauty salon, came to us 5 days after the COVID lockdown and said, we continue work. My employees are gone. I'm myself, and I have a baby on my hands. I need help. And so, 2, 3 weeks after the lockdown, her chatbot started working, and she created herself. And we asked her later what are her highlights about her own chatbot. What she said is that first, people stopped calling her and texting her nighttime because 35% of the communication in the chat in her chatbot is nighttime. So these are the calls and messengers and messages in messengers that now she is not attending, neither her employees. And actually, he grew for the past couple of years, and now she has a chain of beauty salons, and the chatbot is servicing the entire chain. But she had a small beauty salon during the pandemic, and she was herself at that time. Another important thing was that she lost a lot of sales opportunities because customers would not call for and will do not show up. Instead of canceling, instead of changing their time, they would no show. No show is lost business. The chatbot dropped down the no show to zero, and she said this is now for few months after before the interview we did, and the interview was 2 years ago. We wanted to see the effect of the chatbot in the first 12 to 18 months. So she said people are now using the chatbot to cancel at any time, to change the time of the service. So no more no show up. Then customers start asking less or no stupid questions, wasting time to the employees. And another important thing is that customers are using the chatbot even to book consultation, which actually drop the time that the employees spend for doing that, because usually when customer call over the phone to sign up for consulting, the talk is long, and in the chatbot people just go choose the time and they're ready. What kind of what actually are the secret of the success of this chatbot? Links in social media, call to actions with to forms to book or to reschedule a service everywhere in the chatbot. But they also use a lot of QR code links, and they work the first 6 to 12 months of the work of the life of the chatbot with influencer. It's a singer, the guy that you see on the screenshot, and the singer actually used the chatbot and film his experience with the chatbot and post it in all social media, his own and the social media of the beauty salon. And so people that were following up the influencer were learning from him that that beauty salon with cool services actually is having another cool service, the chatbot called Beautco. Beautco actually start as a name from two. Unfortunately, these are screenshots from Facebook, so it's in Bulgarian. But they did a competition for their customers in Facebook about how to name the chatbot, and competition how to what will be the avatar of the chatbot. So they that's a very good practice to involve the customers and potential users and customers in the life of the chatbot before even creating it. But that keep people attention and entertain the customers even before they come customers. And of course, everywhere there were call to actions like book your service through the chatbot. These are screenshots from the chatbot. The most important is in the middle of a web, a building form that actually allow customers to choose what kind of service they want, to choose the time. The chatbot will check directly in the reservation system and give back the customer confirmation. So it's not like only inquiry, it's a full service with integration with the system of the reservation system of the beauty salon. They also created, and that's another thing that happened together with the chatbot, a special page, landing page, where customers could find listed briefly, easily, all the services and products the beauty salon is offering with brief description and pricing. So the customers would not spend time on hanging all over the website, thinking and reading what is what. Easily find it through the chatbot and easily book it through the chatbot. So their customers were very happy, and they were asking like why the other were not using it. We don't know why, but it's good to be on the side of the happy customers. Email marketing. This is a screenshot of Beauty Point email from 2022, when we see at the bottom link, and it's trackable link to the chatbot. So they look how many people from this email book went through the chatbot and where exactly they went to the chatbot. And this is the same email 2 years later. Again, this is Black Friday and Black Friday 22, Black Friday 24. Again, the email finished with call to action that end up in the chatbot. So these are the results of Beauty Point. Very important is that 30% of the customers are using only the chatbot to book, reschedule, etc. And 30% may look a little percentage if you didn't know that another 70% of the customer are booking the next service while they're in the beauty salon. So basically every customer that didn't make reservation for themselves when they were in the beauty salon are doing it through the chatbot, and 100% of all promotions are booked through the chatbot. QR code. We can see various ways how our customers are sharing with posters the entrance to the chatbot through a QR code. In the right, we see the librarian Ellie with QR code, Dr. Ross with its own poster, and even Dr. Ross with its own business card with QR code. So these are the ways how outside of the bot and the website you can really make the usage of the chatbot appealing and interesting to users, and drag the traffic to the website and the chatbot, where the chatbot job is now to convert lookers from bookers. Testour, one of the largest tour operators in Balkans, they started their chatbot before the pandemic, and it never stopped working even during the pandemic. Respect to them. What you see here is that not only they put link to the chatbots and promotion in the chatbots that are linked from the social media. This is Facebook screenshots, but once in a month, now it's like the chatbot started in 2019, end of 18 or beginning of 19. Several years later, they continue adding once a month or once in 3 weeks a post that is about the chatbot, informing new customers that there is a chatbot. And finishing, we're going back to Artina. Why? Because when you have a chatbot and you're one of the first in your industry, in your niche, and your chatbot is interactive and you use it in innovative ways, it really becomes your digital hero. And when it becomes a digital hero, it becomes media start being attracted to what you do, why you're doing, and what your success rate. The same happened with Artina. Artina has on the website of Artedoc its own landing page on the website with the story of Artina and what's Artina. Artina, in the right, you see a screenshot from the newsletter of the business of the Artedoc. Artina is in every single newsletter of the company with her success rate. Like here, this is from 2023. They say Artina already served 6,400 customers. She answered 36,000 questions. 30% of the communications outside of the working hour of operations, and 60 people book our services through the chatbot. 2023, she's in every newsletter of the company. What happened is that they become so popular that different medias, online medias, radio, TV, start calling them to talk about Artina and their digital transformation experience with AI chatbot. They participated in several awards and were at the finals of digital transformation awards. The media not only put their story about Artina and the company in their websites, but also in their newsletters. This is a newsletter that I received from a magazine, Bulgarian Entrepreneur, where to my surprise, and I was happily surprised, I saw the story about Artina in that newsletter. So she became hero of all media. They start getting invitations to speak in front of university students, different business associations or organizations. And, they speak about Artina and digital transformation, but they're promoting the services of translation service agency Artedoc. First 10 months, 92,000 questions answered from 18,000 users, 5.5 months saved working time to the employees. And what actually the employees said, finally, our telephone is not ringing and the office is peaceful. That's something that employees are sharing back as feedback. And what you see here, LinkedIn posts, they have almost every 2 weeks they have posts about Artina in their LinkedIn posts. You can see Artina videos as avatar speaking and also stories about Artinas. And this is the presentation of Artina at the European Translation Services Conference last year, when the company found out that they're first in Europe. Just to brag, 1 month ago, we made the integration between the chatbot of one of the oldest library in Bulgaria, 140 years library, which has chatbot now for 6 years, very innovative library. They now have a robot, and we made the integration between the robot Emma and the chatbot Ellie. So the robot Emma now use the brain of the chatbot Ellie, talking to customer in the lobby, answering frequently asked questions in the lobby of the library by using our platform and the brain of the AI chatbot on the website of the library. So the chatbot can be used in a lot of different interactive ways. By the way, here, very short video. Читателска карта. Читателската карта е необходимата за ползване на услугата на библиотеката. What you see on the screen is the answer that actually is the same answer that the AI chatbot gives on the website, and the robot is voicing it. Last two slides. First, don't forget, forms in the chatbot are extremely important because through integration, they allow you to do unlimited amount of automations. Automations means saving time, saving on resources, and boosting sales. And KPIs here, I believe Fron will share this presentation also to everybody. These are how you can measure the success rate of the chatbot. And my final word to you, be smart, work smart, use AI. Not only AI chatbots, but all other AI instruments that are available, because today they're very easy to use and very easy to learn to practice them. And they open the door to you to unlimited possibilities. Thank you very much. And now I'm open for questions. And by the way, this QR code will lead to my contacts. I left my LinkedIn in the chat, but also you can scan the QR code and get my contacts directly into your contact in your telephone. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So before we jump into the Q&A, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you at Adam FTD. It's a powerful platform designed to help businesses and individuals streamline their workflow and enhance productivity. So it's developed by International Trade Council and ICTTM. So whether you're looking for advanced data management solutions, seamless integration, or innovative digital tools, Adam FTD have you covered. So to learn more, just visit the website adamftd.com. So with only a few minutes left, I don't see questions here. Let me check. Okay, I don't see any questions here. I think the presentation has been well explained, and as Elitsa mentioned, we can send the copy of the PowerPoint presentation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I would love to
perfect.
share. Yes. Then in this
Wonderful.
case, I'm gonna use the last 6 minutes that we have of our webinar, because I think that may be beneficial to talk
Okay.
about a bit about AI chatbots usage for sales and marketing. And now
Mm.
I'm meaning not the business AI chatbot on the website, which now you know a lot about. I'm talking about the chatbots like GPT, Gemini, and others. Maybe you have noticed that Google announced that they're moving to more like ChatGPT communication in the search, which means when the customer asks questions, the chatbot will provide a summarized answer with recommendations. Even Google is doing now that in the States, and then it will do it globally in the next weeks and months. And whatever show on the search under, most of the customers will never get to it. So I am appealing now to, I would like to turn your attention to the importance today to to hire a consultant or to try to do it to yourself even through ChatGPT or Perplexity as an instrument to analyze your website, find what are the technical missing details that are stopping your site of being visible for the AI search engines like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or the new Google style search, to see how to recycle your content on the website, how to adapt the content on your website to be readable and loved by the AI search. And also how to teach GPT and other language models to know more about your business and recommend your business when customer ask questions. Why this is important? Because before Google turned to ChatGPT like way of communication with Google, 30% of them users already start searching information through GPT, Perplexity, and other instruments. They're not doing anymore the old-fashioned style of search that we are used to see. So that means that search engine optimization, advertising, everything will change in the next 12 months as the way how it's done. And the businesses that first start adopting to this new change of a new way of search, they'll be becoming the first to be visible for a search engine, and the first to be promoted by the AI search in these summaries as the business to go. Um, we do that for the past 1.5 years with our team, and I'm happy to share that we already start having our first customer being suggested, coming through suggestions from ChatGPT. So it's possible. It's not difficult to do. There are checklists. There are certain ways to do it. It's not science fiction. The algorithms and the way how they learn to use your to bring to you customers. This is all now already let's say a process. So look for it on internet, look for AI consultant to assist you with that, to make to analyze your current situation and to give you the steps to go to adapting to this new way of business life and business search and business communication.
Thank
Extremely
you.
important. Who is doing it now will be a huge step ahead their competitors. Why it's important to do it now? Uh, After Google start to giving AI summaries, it's a matter of months for people to get used to this kind of search format everywhere. So they'll
Thank you.
coming also to the website and will chat more with the chatbots because they'll be used to look for information through chatting. Searching through chatting is becoming the new standard, but
Okay.
it takes time for the information to hit the database of the language models and to start
Sorry, Elitsa,
circulating.
you need to close the
Yes.
session because it will automatically drop down. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time. If you would like to hear more about it, please reach out to her directly. Reach out to me if you would like to be connected. So again, that's bring our us to the end of the session. A huge thank you to our speaker Elitsa Stilova for sharing her expertise, and to all of our attending and engaging with us today. If you have any further questions, feel free to connect with us or to our speaker after the session. Again, thank you for attending this event, and we look forward to having a webinar again in the future. Have a wonderful day, everyone.